Picture a quiet town by the coast. A young girl sees the ocean, sees waves, and decides that her life will chase movement, not stillness. That girl was Madelyn Cline, and that decision would lead her to Hollywood's global stage. Madelyn Renee Cline was born on December 21st, 1997, in Goose Creek, South Carolina, just outside of Charleston. Her father, Mark Cline, worked as an engineer. Her mother, Pam, sometimes listed as Pamela, was in real estate. Growing up near the Atlantic coast, Madelyn embraced the outdoors, boarding, beach days, and a kind of freedom that suburban life sometimes lacks. But she also felt a pull toward performance. From as young as 10, she participated in modeling and talent competitions, such as the AMTC Modeling and Talent Competition. Summers were spent in New York City doing commercials and print ads for brands like T-Mobile, Sunny D, Flow Automotive, Next Clothing. She briefly enrolled at Coastal Carolina University, but dropped out to pursue acting full-time. Her ambition clear, her path unorthodox. Early roles were small. In 2016-17, she appeared in the television series Vice Principals as Taylor Watts. Guest appearances followed in shows like The Originals and Stranger Things. Each of these taught her the camera, craft, and the discipline of the business. Her first film credit of note. In 2018, she appeared in Boy Erased as Chloe, a smaller role, but in a major socially conscious film. The film itself earned decent critical praise, though not a massive blockbuster. Then came a turning point. In 2020, Netflix premiered the adventure thriller series Outer Banks, and Madelyn was cast as Sarah Cameron, a role that combined action, romance, and teen drama all in one. Her character, often described as a kook princess turned Pogue sympathizer, became memorable for her strength, vulnerability, and charisma. Her rise from small town to global screen was underway. In this first chapter of her journey, we see ambition germinating, preparation being laid, and the moment before the flood. Madelyn Cline was not yet the headline name, but she was steadily building the foundation. The next chapters would bring the flood. The leap from supporting roles to star status came quickly from Madelyn Cline, and with it came both triumphs and challenges. Her lead role as Sarah Cameron in Outer Banks, 2020 present, became her breakout. The show itself found an audience among the teen/adventure genre, boosted by streaming reach, cliffhangers, and her compelling performance. In the same period, Madelyn took on the film Glass Onion, a knives-out mystery, 2022, playing the character Whiskey in the ensemble cast alongside big names like Daniel Craig and Edward Norton. Critics praise her role as showing comedic timing and confidence beyond her previous teen hero identity. The film was a hit on Netflix and raised her profile significantly. On Rotten Tomatoes, it scored very well, 91% positive, highlighting the positive reception. She also appears in the 2025 slasher film I Know What You Did Last Summer, which remakes a horror classic and features Madelyn in a prominent role. The film's box office gross, projected or early, shows commercial viability, though full critical consensus is still forming. Let's review some of her film/TV roles and how they performed. Boy Erased, 2018. Role, Chloe. Modest box office. Respectable critical reception. This Is the Night, 2021. Role, Sophia LaRocca. Mixed reviews, not a major hit. The Giant, 2019, and What Breaks the Ice, 2020. Smaller, indie titles, building her craft more than audience numbers. Glass Onion, a knives-out mystery, 2022. Successful mainstream film, strong ensemble, elevated her career. Outer Banks, 2020. Her signature role, strong streaming numbers, cult following, upcoming/recent. The Map That Leads to You, 2025. Day Drinker, 2025, among other projects. Through all of this, Madelyn managed a shift from teen part to leading actress, from modeling aesthetic to dramatic performance. The hits brought attention, but a variety of roles brought respect. Fans noted her transition from Sarah Cameron's adventure bravado to Whiskey's witty influencer persona in Glass Onion. Her personal life also gained media attention. Her relationship with co-star Chase Stokes, 2020 to 2021, was highly publicized among fans of Outer Banks. She later dated Jackson Guthrie and, most recently, comedian Pete Davidson. These relationships, though public, did not overshadow her work. They coincided with her growing career rather than defining it. This chapter shows success realized, but also the pressure, change, and growth. Madelyn Cline isn't just a breakout star of a teen drama. She's the actress who stepped into bigger worlds, demanded more of her roles, and built a path for longevity. In the third chapter of Madelyn Cline's journey, we see not just expansion, but reinvention. Her career now moves toward meaningful choices and broader influence. She has spoken openly about her image, about mental health struggles, and the need to maintain balance while the world watches. Her modeling roots continue to inform her brand. She partnered with major labels like Tommy Hilfiger as a brand ambassador in 2023. But she also chose roles more thoughtfully, selecting characters that allow range, depth, and new challenges. For example, her upcoming film The Map That Leads to You, 2025, romantic drama, leading role, shows her moving beyond the youth adventure genre. The film is released on Amazon MGM Studios, suggesting mainstream push. While reviews are still emerging, her involvement signals ambition. In interviews, Madelyn has noted how working on Glass Onion taught her from seasoned actors. "I felt like a sponge," she said, observing freedom on set and improving her craft. These insights reflect a mindset, seeing herself not just as a performer, but as an evolving artist. Her activism is real, not performative. Madelyn has used her platform to advocate mental health awareness, body image issues, and the importance of staying grounded. Early modeling and acting meant pressure, but she now speaks of it, offering authenticity to her generation. Her legacy? It's still forming, but impressive for her age. Madelyn Cline has already shown she can carry a hit series, transcend into film, and manage personal branding and social responsibility. The road ahead, several projects in development, a star comfortable in her skin, a career built for more than one moment. From Goose Creek to Netflix stardom, to A-list film castings, Madelyn's journey is about resilience, focus, and reinvention. She is no longer just a breakout star. She is the actress defining her own next chapter. If earlier she walked into rooms quietly, now she steps in deliberately, ready, chosen, prepared. And as she continues, her story reminds us that fame is not the end. It is a beginning of meaningful work. If Madelyn's journey inspired you, remember, the climb is real, the spotlight often blind, but the story behind the star is always worth hearing.